I am back. What it do, baby? Did you miss me?
We've got ones that can see. Welcome, everybody, to today's show. If you haven't seen the... You see it? This is the way.
This is the way.
It's that narrow path gang. He's trying to white people up. Come to bring a peace, boy, came to bring a vision.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because
This is the way.
This is the way.
It's that narrow path gang.
You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect.
There's a famine coming. Hard times are coming. Right now is just the beginning of sorrows. It's the grace of God. It's God being merciful and long-suffering to us. He's that kind of God.
The stars revealed overhead, and every day was as long as a life age of the earth.
Det blir en kultur.
But it was not the end. I felt life in me again. I've been sent back until my task is done. And I come back to you now. At the turn of the tide.
It's that narrow path gang.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
And today we're breaking down some mysterious videos that feel like a fever dream. But before we hop into that, go ahead and spam that like button right now so we can run the numbers up on the algorithm. And you don't even got to think about it later. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that sub button to sub up. Join the family. It's the most lit and active community on YouTube, period. So with that being said, guys, let's hop straight.
So this hour, we're almost by the time for getting the marble fox. So these animals today we're gonna look for, of course, is the marble fox. The marble fox is in Colton. Bison, one of two, is also in Colton. And we have moose by the southeast Colton in the Barrel Lagoon. So the hour between them and the weather, of course, is important. But as you saw last stream, it is not that easy. If you want to make it easy and quick, but you need to remember, if you go this way, you need to calm down, hear it, scare it by sedating some animals, taking some sample. And by doing that, it is doing those legendary animal missions so you can send you upon. And once you send them upon, that is the quickest way to get bison, get the moose, and get the boar. So the boar, it is in Blue Water Marsh and Faith's Landing. But we will go through the times when it's time to do that. So today's even seems to be a daily challenge, and that's going to be tarot card. See how that. We'll look. Meanwhile, because the fox is kind of tricky one. You only appear 3 times 2 in the morning and the afternoon. The fox, it is clever animal. So the a couple spawn locations, and it appears between 6 and 9 in the morning and afternoon in this area. You can spawn here and all around here. So that's why we are here. Wait, I need to just pick up the coffee. Freaking hot. Oh, is it bad? Is it what's the time? It's time. Let's search. Let's see if we can spawn it in. It's clear weather, so you need to be clear. So the ghost door, don't want us seem to have been missing of the clothes. I had to check my wardrobe to double check if I have it or not, of course. But it seems it was that one only to be able to purchase the marble fox. So that's why we're doing this one first. Let's say this is the locations around here all the way down to the mission. Let's see if we can hear marble fox. Jackrabbit. Silver fox. Look at that. A repeater. So we found one spawn location for that, but it isn't. No way. It was a perfect and it survived. Oh my days. It was perfect condition. Deal with that be. What's the time? We have 1.5 minutes to do. No, it was only the single fox. We need to get a fox spawn in a place. So it is this area, but there are not always, even though it is the weather, even though it is the right time, it's not like they do it every, time it goes or die in the game. It's not that easy to spawn in. And it is also kind of peculiar why they have one choosing this weekly challenge to be done as collectible because it's not that easy combine. And two, why have it so few times been unable to cut them or sample them or take a picture of them? I mean, they want to spend time in the game, but just run around like this and hoping you see that in your minimap, the golden question mark. Because that is what you need to be saying. And the thing is, I can play a spawn location, and then the time it will say, like one time I legendary animal spawn in, and it popped up. But then the time went past, and then it said, "Oh, the legendary got away. You can come back later." And I, what? And I tried to really get back to that one, but it went away real fast. But you can still after a time, but when it says it got away, then it is totally got away. So no spawn, nothing, mate. This is the locations. Of course, it can be one here on the other side of the creek, but no, nothing pops up. And usually, many times I've seen foxes running around here, but this is not the place for that one. So it's gonna. It is what it is. 5 seconds left. 2054. So, what to do then? Of course, there's the option now. So either we go for other legendary animals, and those is example in the southwest quarter. You have the Winyan. The Winyan is a bison and it appears 9 p.m. to 6 in the morning as Ice-T song. Same is with the moose in the Barrow Lagoon, but the thing is, the moose, if it starts raining, then you go to Barrow Lagoon. If it's not raining, then you go to Lake Elizabeth's area. That's what we're about to do. And yesterday we went 2 hours in the stream. There was not spawning any legendary animal except another legendary animal. And it was that buck in Manzanita post. At least we got one legendary animal, but not of the weekly. Those 3 were here for showing. But at least you got informed, all of them, and it's the opposite of the time in the morning to the afternoon with a ball, except the one in the blue water marsh. It is like this mobile fox, only a few hours. So the one you have most chance, longest time, it is the one in Face Landing's area. So on Tuesday, mine spawned in the bison. I had the bison, only left to do. So I came here, running around, went all the way with the fossil locations, of course, look, of course, 2 times thing. And then when I went back to Lake Elizabeth, what happened was, it's spawning, but the bison is with company with other bisons, so they will attack you, and when they do, your horse will toss you off. You get scared. Mine didn't need a border, but I could climb back up, take a shot, and then run after the big one. Because it's the yellow petrified fossil, the most common. So it was here, then I went back down here, then just suddenly, like this, it went, when you double tap down and open the minimap, it was here, right over there, spawning. But this bison, I mean, if it was only that they all appear, let's say every 24 hours, but at least every 48, once in 48. Okay, then it's worth waiting for go for them, right? So this is the locations down here by water or Lake Elizabeth. But the thing is, the bison can spawn in one more location. And it's by this tiny shark right over here. It can spawn in here, up here, as urge. In this area here. So you see the shark here? You can't really the bison spawn in. But as you can see, nothing in this location. And we are by the time, it's correct time, everything is clear weather. But they don't spawn in. Early years of the game, you could start away of the game. I don't know if it does it anymore, but if it was open or a moonshine mission or went to the bounty board and legendary bounty mission, instead of doing the mission, going to that spot, you can go all around the map. And the thing, with all those locations knew the legendary animal was. It appears, or it appeared, it was the days of the legendary animals. But of course, I didn't know all of them, but my mate knew. So I went way around, so that's why I helped that player. But I missed 2 rounds. That's really what I've been missing is the rounds, and of course that marble fox to get as a clothing. But else, I have all legendary animals outfit. So here's one around like this. If you have a metal detector, of course it's good. You can meanwhile look around. But it is. So many locations that they can't spawn in. Shall we go look in the Blue Lagoon? It's not start raining, but as you can see, seems not to be anyone here today. So after we have been here, we go in the morning and look for the marble fox time between 6 and 9. Then after that, we will go and show Madam Nazar. There's some animals. Period. So that'd been the cold, even then. A buck. No freaking bison. So the bison at least, the pelt is worth around $19. But we're after the horn, of course. And there's some ways to get that money thing, but I ain't doing that. I'm not one of those to do that. But there's those who do that money thing. Me, I'm just doing like a collector and a swag. That's for the clothes. Like I said before, if it was start raining, of course we would go and look at the Barrel Lagoon. I won't go up and look for the Mumble Fox when it's the time. In 2.5 hours, we need to be moving up to Colt again. So we only have 2.5 minutes. It is quicker than GTA, the hour though. As you can see, it is a quick clock. So here is the lowest location it can spawn in here. So if it's not around here in Bison, then yeah, turn around. Let's see if we can trigger fish the game. Trigger legendary by doing some mission, some things around, so the game will make sure it pops in. Let's see. Right? Let's do that. Why not? One dynamite there, you're done with them. Right? One dynamite. There you have it. Muskie, and that is a fluffy fish. It's too bad we can't break it down. Or can't we? Let's say. Yeah. Of course not. What the deal would that be? So it's a perfect condition, mate. What's the time? 4:25. Okay. So we have 1.5 minutes to get it spawning. But it does, I see. And it has been clear weather the whole time, as you can say. So, it is what it is. Let's see one more time up here by the cabin. But it is so far up that that gotta spawn in, mate. So I don't get any question mark, nothing. Only this box. Only that. And a collectible here. As a detector course. Nothing here. Okay. We need to go up and look for a marble fox one more time. And what is that? The ball in Fifth Landing. Bowmans and hit the post all the way down. It's 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. That one do before Madam Nazar. And the other one is 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. in Blue Water Marsh. But then at that time, we're gonna be spending time for finding the marble fox. But we can go check the ball down in Fifth Landing. Then we go Madam Nazar. And at least I've shown you some of those spawn locations and where to go around and roaming on. Yeah. Go hunting. And as I said before, you can do, of course, all of them quicker. Just go by by Harriet. And when you go by Harriet, just make sure you have sedated rounds. And grab some samples and go back to her each time you have taken a legendary animal, because she will get upset. And maybe on the second time you have taken out the legendary animal, she will not give you the third one. So make sure on the second one, at least, when you're taking out the second one, that you go and sell some samples. Just to be sure. Do it each time is the best way. Just to make sure. But you can do it second time, but you need to do many sedated and get that cooling down they want you to have been cooled down. This honor So do the on down to the maximum and just go and pick them up. Let's see, it is this owl to die. Clear water, as if there's any fox. Jackrabbit. Of course it is. Is the moose coming on running around? Some box elks. Nothing else. 7 o'clock. Already 1 minute is gone. Less than 2 minutes. To find that one. As you can see, we're in the second time around here. Scooping around, looking around. They ain't easy to come by. So my mate's usually doing, hey, but how did you get there? How did that? Yeah, it's taking time. It's like when you do the army, you have one of those. Branch is a motto that calls the will, the courage, and the patience. So, even another branch is in the present. And most was because that you could open those legendary bounty, the moonshine mission. Then you go different various locations and you found it. So that was the quickest. I mean, the oil was spawning. If you just went to that area in some of those spawn locations, it will appear. That was the fastest simple time you can go there and take animal after animal. And if you have the hunting wagon at the time, you can take the big pelts, the bison, the moose, the gator, and just toss it in and go to the next one. And keep doing that. But it probably went mad that you can make that a lot of money. But as I said, the moose and bison is this a pelt you can do some money thing. I ain't gonna show you how. I ain't one of those do that, but there's a way you can make a lot. And you can search on the game communities for those who do that, of course. As you can see, the hour is 8:35. So we need to prepare to go, of course, for the board location. And this time in the morning, it is a board in Manzanita. It's the same time, but now 9 a.m. you have The one in Manzanita Post to 6 in the afternoon. So let's go check that one out. Definitely. And we're done here. No marble fox. Again, today again. Let's see. It is what it is. Hmm? Hmm? And then we're gonna go. Manzanita Post. Manzanita place you have many collectibles around. Cards, coins, arrowheads, lost jewelry. I have all of that. But you have the legendary bounty. Okay, lost jewelry we're gonna pick up. Because this one can't be a good lost jewelry down here, but those that have this moonshine shack, they have a good chance to get a good lost jewelry. For real. And it wasn't. It was the blue diamond ring. And then we start just east of Manzanita, the spawn location. You have a chance for the first way to get the legendary boar. It can be here in this part of the east of it. It can't. See, you gotta watch out because the boars, they're mud. This is a mud also. And they're more than the extra 2 bison. This is a mud animal. A black bear. What's up, mate? Oh, it's perfect. Skin. Should have taken to my mates. You need still that one to get that outfit. And of course, it starts raining. Oh, yeah, this is the one you need the rainy weather. No, look, it is the rainy weather. Come. Oh, man, Daisy. There's Ouch. There's Ouch. This is the area for this one. And it starts raining. It can't be a chance. It needs to be raining for this ball. Let's look by this water. It's going to be on the other side as well. It's unable to be there. There's no spawn location on the other side. So when you come to that bridge, around here, it is chance. And double top down the bottom, so more chance for that one to be appearing on the map. By doing that, you can't trigger its spawn revealing. It can't be that. Let's see. It is raining. Nice. See over here, this is the most spawn location it has. All around here. So we start a little bit here because it can be done by these islands. It's one of the places I have following it. It's around here. One around here. And usually it'll be your body is standing over. And be safe. So what is that? There's some red dots. There's those reptiles. Okay. So if it's not here, let's go to the other side. Then you can spawn in here, usually by that water creek where there's usually lost jewelry. You can spawn in there. And there's the fish landing. And it seems to the water be clearing up. No. Of course. So you have only that little time. You see how little time, and they want you to stay here and play in this guy and run around, mate. Jeez. Oh my days, it's crazy bonkers, mate. Just that little time, you saw that raining from that early in the morning. That is the time you have. You have not made it until now? Yep. Then it is. Well, it is. Right. I should just make sure that the Harriet doesn't be mad for those animal things. I mean, she can be intriguing flowers and so on. All this animal thing. I mean, if they bite, if they do something, you should be allowed to protect yourself. But no, he doesn't want you to be there. So it is kind of childish, mate. In that situation, it is. What is this? Oh my days, your kitty cat. McFarlane is not the neighbor. Of course, McFarlane runs. It's not the neighbor. Okay. Winner. Cheerio. This is my team. This one's mine. Yeah. The smaller creatures, of course. One box, turkey, So when you look for jackrabbit, you see, we are not combined. That's the thing. Buck, buck, buck. So bucks. Parasol mushroom. Okay. See that those animals that can be damaged. Oh, the big ones that takes a lot of rounds. Now the turkey, of course. Not a single jackrabbit. And peasants. A pheasant. Yeah. I will have that. So, it seems tiny jackrabbits. Well, the snake, the smaller animals, is not around. No? Of course not. They're taking a whiz. They're definitely taking a whiz. But even those tiny just these big ones, you see? It keeps just the big ones. See? Not big ones. Not single one jackrabbit. And they're usually most common. Not even one. Not even. Freaking ripped. Oh, look. Now they're spawning. What? 3 rounds? That's $30. Now they're taking a whiz, mate. Now they're taking a whiz. It's so expensive. Well, you cannot carry any more sample of this animal. Oh my days, they're taking a whiz, mate. They're taking a whiz. I cannot even care more. So why shouldn't she be mad? I have so many samples and she requires samples. Of course, you can't even make that up, mate. You can't. And then the horse is damaged. Yes, indeed. Poor thing. Come. What? Are you taking a whiz, mate? What the devil number was that glitch? Oh my days, this guy has some really funny moments. So, now he's back. Full power. SOH. SOH this lady.
Calm down, Harriet. Calm down.
I hope you come.
I don't bite. You know, I leave that to my friends.
Your friends.
You're no better than Gus or the rest of them. You're worse.
Don't be mad.
You're crowding me a little there.
Come on, lady. Be kind.
Please, get away from here. Go!
Why? I have samples for you.
Please, get away from here. Go!
See? Can't even do that.
Please,
See?
get away from here. Go!
It's mad. It's super mad.
Please, get away from here. Go!
It's mad. A full set of it.
Please, get away from here. Go! I've heard what you've been doing. They tell me. They tell me, you know? Oh, disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Comment below how many times you have been explaining this. It's bonkers, mate. It is utterly bonkers. The way she
I can't even look at you right now. Come back later. I might have calmed down. I
Yeah.
sincerely hope you're here on friendly terms.
Here, come back later.
There's nothing here for you. The shop is closed. Go away.
She's too upset to speak with you, okay? She's come back later. Mate, it is bonkers. I have full samples. I need to get rid of them. But she's acting up, mate. The Big Valley is too far. I see the one in La Grasse. She is still mad, of course, but the one, Madam Nazar. So one thing is that, and then they say, okay, come back later, she will have calmed down. So now, from on, you cannot harm not a single one. Don't shoot one, don't even trample one. Now you have to really step on your toes. Like, you see, it's closed. Dilly Duppy.
I'm still too upset to do any business with you. I need time. All right, then.
She need time. So you need to give her time, right? And just that waiting can take a while. Usually you gotta wait 24 hours. I saw that card, but I have almost full of everything. So that's how we have it. You gotta go by her if you want to do legendary animals. The fastest way is by heron. Is that? Yep, that's how it is what it is. Let's go to her, and you can choose today. Go Armadillo, go southwest, or Tumbleweed, southeast. Because you're gonna be today in plain view. Let's see, mate. Let's see. What do we have here? Usually coin, plus jewelry. Can't even be further south for obscene bottles or pots. We're not here for any of those. Check it around. That's where I've been over time doing these things. Well, it's worth showing for all of you and inform you what it really is. Do you see them balls standing up in the rock? The pergory. And then we have, of course, making them go quicker on the horse. Probably have to use maybe a tonic. What do you reckon? There's the traffic. Let's see. There's a mad thing how to use. It made it went so slow up. It was like in slow motion.
What a pure and gentle spirit. I do not trust you. I am sure there is something.
No one in the West you can really trust. No, I think solidarity is the other way. It's only because it's getting dark, so we need to have the picture taken before it gets dark. Let's sell old things.
Mundane, but I will take it. Very well. I paid more for the whole set, you know. Although that's fine. Wait, man. The tea leaves told me it would be a good day. I confess I underestimated you. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
As you can see, it will really dark fast, right? I don't know if I speed up the time of the light, but it went super quick. Of course, mate. Plain view. See view, play view. That's it. That's all it. Have a great day and a great play and get a great pay. Stay safe, have faith, and be with grace, and take care of each other and others. And to the next one, have a lot of fun.